What's up, Knights? Xantos here, and after another week of insane battles in the Rift, I have footage for you guys of all 7 floor bosses, and I'm just gonna explain my strategies of what heroes I brought and what strats I brought into the Rift this week. Happy holidays to all you Knights out there. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas and is just enjoying themselves. But we're hopping right into this video right now with the Realm 1, Floor 1 boss. One thing that I would really advise to Knights, while you're at these earlier levels, is to maybe train up the Rift power of some of the heroes that you haven't been using in the Rift. I took this opportunity to train up my Lance a little bit because he's a unique hero, and I know that his Rift power can go much higher than what it is now. I also brought along Keera for stun, who I found to be absolutely amazing this week. I was able to lock so many enemies in this just stun loop that they could not get out of. She essentially was working as protect potions for me majority of the time. And as we get a little bit further into the video this week, I'll also be showcasing Brutus, the new legendary hero from the Wintertide event, who has absolutely amazing powers in the Rift. And with some of the modifiers that were on this week, we were able to be spamming Rage almost every single turn. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, just tuning into this Realm 1, Floor 1 boss. Here you can see I'm kind of not really on my A game in this match, but that's because my Rift power is so much higher than what their Rift power is now. I can kind of play around a little bit more. And here we have the boss. I was rocking a Santa Claus look on my Knight this week. Here's a first look at Keera's Rage there. As you can see, every single enemy on the field is stunned right now. And it's essentially a turn wasted for the entire enemy that allows me to just tee off on them. Keera is a phenomenal hero in the Rift. She saved my ass a ton of times this week. Launching Lance's base power, strong versus demon. Also using the Lawful Gauntlet this week with the modifiers, I found it to be most handy. And as well, I'm using the Mjolnir Hammer, and the Lawful Gauntlet has a boost to hammers, so it helps out. And just like that, we finished up floor 1. You can see I'm leveling up those unique heroes. Really curious to see how they perform at max Rift power. And we're on to Realm 2. Realm 2 was the Goblin floor boss, and he was also accompanied with a ton of outlaws. And because outlaws are susceptible to stun, Keera's Rage was absolutely perfect for just locking them in place and allowing me to tee off. As you can see, yet again, stun locked all over the field. Base power with the Lawful raising Rage. Yet again, Keera's Rage and putting them in stun lock. Along with this, we have Brutus's base power, which fills up our Rage even more, and with one more punch, we're ready to stun them for the next turn. Oh, I went with the expose actually. That's the other thing that's actually really useful with this pairing. When you do feel like blitzing, you can just throw that expose with Brutus's Rage power and you can just deal a lot more damage on the field. Hero powers are essential in the Rift. There's no way that you can just power through the entire Rift with a really good mythic weapon and good mythic armor. It just wouldn't happen. You absolutely need to strategize with heroes and come up with different combos. Again, Keera's Rage, stun lock on all the enemies. I didn't stun the big boss. That's alright. Build Rage with both base powers. And then Expose with Brutus, who is also strong versus Goblin. You can see the only real threat in this fight is the big boss himself, as long as I can stun all the other enemies. Managed to get a freeze with the Lawful Gauntlet there as well. Back row enemies dealt with. Keep in mind, I have no rogue charms in my gear whatsoever. Analyzing the field here with my Rage, I decide to go with Brutus's Expose. Build Rage. Hitting for about 8,000 with Brutus's Rage on the boss. Now we just have to deal with the outlaws. Another one of the modifiers this week was there was no Protect, Fury, or Focus that you were able to obtain, and that made things a little bit interesting. Snagged a nice Acid Chain Charm there, some shards for Logan, Mega Cores. My Rift rewards were definitely a little bit nicer this week. Definitely a little bit more pleased with them. Battling Necros the Curse here. My strategy for this one, I know that Necros is very susceptible to poison, so I decided to bring Camille. As you can see, my rare potions are already starting to dwindle, and it's only week 3 of the Rift. I might need to calm down a little bit in the coming weeks. Using Brutus's Expose here, I was really working on my Brutus a shit ton this week. I wanted to get his Rift power to max. He's an absolutely phenomenal hero. I don't even use Alchemist build either. He's an amazing hero. The ability to build half of your rage meter with just a base power is just astounding. Along with that, you pair the boost of the Lawful Gauntlet that raises your rage whenever you use a base power. You're getting almost 70% of your rage power in one single turn with this hero. Absolutely phenomenal. You could see that my armor is actually starting to get shredded up a little bit here. I was being a little bit cocky in this rift. Using my recovery potions, healing up. Entering into round 2 with Mr. Necros the Curse. Starting things off with Brutus, exposing the field. And then we just teed off on those undead enemies, and we had our hammer attuned to undead as well. Just wanted to get those front row guys out of the field as quickly as possible. Get all the ads out of there. Building rage with Brutus. And just like that, we had all the ads dealt with. So we started working away with Camille's poison. The poison did not tick as hard as I wanted it to on the first turn there, so I realized I had to stack it up even more. Third stack of poison. Just how much did this undead demon take? That was enough. Managed to get him with that one. Leveling up that Brutus. Seriously helped me out. Got a legendary hammer there. Popped it into my Mjolnir right away. Again, not too much equipment from the Rift this week, but we did get a whole bunch of cores. Our Lawful Gauntlet is, I believe, at 80% upgraded already, and I think 2 weeks ago I was only at 40. Now we were back to this freaking floor boss last week. Man, this thing kicked my ass at Realm 7. And I believe this was only Realm 4 this week. And this thing's still tough as hell. Its ability to just attack your health directly is brutal. And it always has a ton of adds along with it. Undead are tough. There's not a lot of heroes that are undead that I'm really a big fan of. There's that archer, I forget her freaking name, the unique archer that can freeze. I feel like she would be really, really useful in the Rift, but I don't have her. So I'm not working with too many good undead heroes, in all honesty. We brought Garen along with us for this match as well, so that we could delay that power that hits us with that direct life shot. That actually was an accidental rage. I'm so used to having my Vordry on my bottom slot that I used Garen's Acid. Would have been so much of a easier match if I hadn't done that, but yeah, I misclicked and I decided to fight through it. Look how close this is here. Battling with a shred of health. Popping the Protect Potion. And I just squeak by again with a sliver of health in those Protect Potions. Nice 465 experience in overall. That was huge. I was really pushing my threat level in the Rift this week. Getting some shards for gun there, 20 shards actually. Unfortunately, I have the 49 curse in my guild. Whenever we get shards for heroes, we always seem to end up with 49 of them at some point, and it's brutal. Now, Infernalis was in the Rift twice this week. I believe it was the floor 5 and floor 6 boss, which really kind of threw me off. I don't understand why we didn't use some variation or something, but yeah, Infernalis was the boss 2 times in a row. We're bringing Brutus. We got our demon weapon. In all honesty, I probably should have just attuned my hammer there, but my demon unique sword is really useful. It comes in handy for me quite a bit, so I decided to try out the Rift without the bonus of my hammer. Throwing out the poison on the field, make sure I get taken away on the demons as soon as possible. And also using Millicent's stun on the big strong demon in the front that could really work away on my health. Analyzing the field, seeing if I want to expose or if I want to add more poison. I opt for the poison stack. Make sure that the demons go down next turn. These archers just working away on the health too. So I went for the stun. Unfortunately, didn't get it. And here was Mr. Infernalis. Throwing out that poison as quickly as possible because we know those demons don't like it. Haste. And then Brutus's base so that we can get another stack of poison on the field before it goes to them. Throw a recovery potion on as well, just to be safe. Rewatching this footage though, I think I may have been able to survive this without throwing that recovery potion. Just with the amount of stacks of poison that I was getting on them as quickly as possible, I don't think they would have been able to shred my health. As well, we get the stun here. So yeah, really just nullifying all damage. See my Knight give a little look back there like, huh? That's it? That seemed easy. Had our Brutus at 15 at this point. Cranking him up in the Rift. Got a legendary sword that we needed for our mythic sword. I believe we only need one more legendary sword now for it. Super excited for that. We're on to Realm 6. This one had the promise of Millicent hero shards, which I was really excited for. I've seriously been enjoying using Millicent in the Rift. She's my go-to demon slayer, and that's only because I don't have Hearn yet. Don't even ask me how. I have legendary heroes at 4 stars, 5 stars. Almost all of my legendary heroes at 4 to 5 stars, and I don't have Hearn. And I keep getting that advertisement that pops up where it's like, buy Hearn for $99. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not spending that much money. Throwing out the poison on the field. Stunning. Imagine if Millicent's stun could hit all enemies in the front row. That would be amazing. That would make her a unique hero. Getting some recovery because we have that acid and poison on us from the militia enemy. Unfortunately, didn't get the stun there either. It's always a piss off when you don't land it. With how hard I had to work on that guy, I probably should have just thrown Millicent's poison, in all honesty. But I was saving it for this. Following pretty much the same method as we did from the first time that we fought them in the Rift this week. Just trying to get those stacks of poison on the field as quickly as possible and stunning the big boss so that we don't take the big hits from them. You can see that's almost half the boss's life in one tick of poison. Boom, throw out another stack of poison. You know that that's pretty much going to finish it off. And that's how we deal with demons. I was slightly disappointed in the Rift this week at the fact that they just reused a floor boss twice in a row. Like, I'd love to see like Gorbash or something from the Troll Hunt events, or like Red Rima, even like Fenrir from Blood Moon. These are all really cool monsters that have been in the game. We have the availability to fight them. I don't understand why we're not using them. As well, I want to express how confused I am at the fact that I'm getting almost 5 to 6 minion charms as reward drops. I don't understand why minion charms are even in the pool for the Rift. You can't use minion charms anywhere in the Rift. It's literally not in mythic armor whatsoever, so the fact that we're getting them as rewards kind of feels like a bullshit pull. I don't know, I just wanted to vent that. It's been, I don't know, I'm watching the other people play and get rewards and whatnot, and the rewards are like golden bow ties and purple bow ties and whatnot, and I'm fighting at max rift threat and getting blue minion charms. Slightly confusing to me, but I don't know. I can't bitch. It's I'm still having fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Me saying that is not me being like, yo, the Rift sucks. It's just the reward pool I feel like needs to be tweaked. Minion charms need to just be taken out of the game at this point. Like, with the updates and whatnot that they've been doing, they're really just making it not a factor. For this Realm 7 boss, we're bringing Millicent and Brutus again, taken away with poison. Again, I want to express that none of my gear has Alchemist Hero charms or poison damage boosting charms. This is all just Rift power and base powers pretty much. Now, when I read up against this boss's weaknesses, I saw that it was also weak to poison. So the plan was essentially stun him and poison. Super strong swipes from that boss there. See, my health was in a dangerous spot. Managed to get the final stack, I believe, of poison out on the field. Definitely did not need to use this poison, that potion that I used at the end, but I got a little bit hasty. It's alright. We cleared the Rift, yet again. Week 3 complete. take a look at the rewards. We got some legendary shoulders. And we got some shards for Millicent. Some mega cores, some cores and whatnot. There you have it. That was my week 3 completion of the Rift. Managed to finish at 84 in the top 200. Pretty proud of myself for that. So, how are you knights enjoying the Rift? Are you struggling through as much as I am? My potions are absolutely shot right now. I think I might have to take a little bit of a break from the Rift and just take some time to recharge my gear. Maybe build up my Rift power a little bit more before I venture back into it. And really just enhance my power overall. How was your Christmas? How have your holidays been, knights? Type it down below in the comments. I always love interacting with you knights. I feel like I have so many friends all over the world now because of this game. It's absolutely awesome. As always, I really appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna try and keep this up for as long as I can. But I think next week we might have a bit of a break from the Rift videos. I might focus on Arena for a little while. Again, I haven't done that in a long time, and I kind of miss doing the Arena videos. So I might focus a few new combos that I've been using in there. So if you guys enjoy, please subscribe. Still trying to bring that weekly Knighthood content. And as always, guys, stay grinding.